Welcome back to Fut-Afrique Part 2. I'm still with Lufuno in the studio. And at the moment, the vibe is here. We are feeling it in our skin. It is all about African Cup of Nations. And Lufuno, we qualify. We are in Côte d'Ivoire. I am so happy. I'm very, very excited of this Afcon. Cameroon was great, but we're not there. So the vibe was not the same.
Yeah, we qualified, Chris. Very important.
We qualified.
We qualified.
You and I, we see things differently. There are people who wanted miracle. All we wanted is to qualify. We qualify. We're in Group E. We're very biased. This is not a show where we are talking about all the great teams, all the bad teams, how bad South Africa is, or how great we are. No, we are talking South Africa. We are talking Bafana Bafana. Therefore, we are in Group E. Tough group. We have Mali, Namibia, South Africa, and Tunisia.
Yeah.
Tough group. Everything is starting on the 16th of January, and the game is kicking off at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's where everything is. So, paint the picture for me. That day.
Wow. I think it's the biggest game for Bafana Bafana. 10 o'clock kickoff. We're playing a very, very strong Mali team. I've seen the Mali team. But one thing about football is that it's not about the names. It's about the players that are on the field that needs to deliver. I think Bafana Bafana, they got 11 players, and it's a huge game. And I think Bafana Bafana will be victorious in that game.
We are not analyzing every team. This is just to paint the picture. We have shows that we're going to be talking about the preview of the game. We'll go deep in players from both sides. But this is just to make South Africans understand that this game is big.
Huge.
For me, when I look at the time the game is playing, it is a good time.
Yes.
The reason the game is playing at evening, by the way, the games in Côte d'Ivoire, they will start playing from 6 o'clock because the humidity gets almost around 95%. So if you have been in Durban, you take Durban humidity and you add just another 50% on top for you to know how heavy it is, how hot it will feel. So playing in those times is going to be very good. And especially for South African, we are coming from summer. It is good. But do you think it was a good thing that PSL, in the year of Afcon, to play until the 30th of December? Because remember, before you judge PSL, think about this. Majority of players are coming from Europe, and they were playing. They forced them to play, except for leagues that takes break. But if you're coming from the English Premier League, you're coming from Spain, you're still playing.
Yes.
So, do you think South Africa could have done it differently?
Well, Chris, South Africa, PSL itself, being another institution, and you have SAFA being another institution in the same country, will always bound to have such kind of issues, because PSL have commitments to the sponsors, have commitment to the broadcasters. So it will always be very, very difficult, to really, find synergy between the two associations in a way. So, and PSL have the right to say, look, the European leagues did not stop. Most of the top players, you can look at Mali team on its own. Almost 90%.
They're going to fly immediately. Even in France,
yes.
They're still playing.
Yes.
In December.
So
they will fly from their clubs directly to Afcon. So there is no reason for South Africa not to play.
And I mean, literally, it's about 16 days to prepare from the last game of PSL to the Afcon game. No, even more than that, because you can see the last game. I think he played on the 30th or the 31st.
Yes,
so you still have 16, 17 days in between. So which is also good enough preparation, and I don't think it should be an excuse for Bafana coach, because if you look closely, he selected the players that he has been using all along. So it's nothing that he said he wants to experiment or anything.
Our second game is against Namibia.
Yes.
And that game is coming on the 21st.
Yes.
Practically 5 days after we played, almost a week.
Yeah. 21 days after the PSL game.
Yes. And Namibia,
yeah,
in their selection of their team,
yeah,
11 players are coming from PSL, and
Yes.
those 11 players, they are not bench warmers.
Yes, true that.
They
And they
are
are performing.
week in, week out players.
Yes.
What's your feeling about that game? Because you give Mali already 3 points to South Africa.
Yeah.
Namibia.
This is the toughest game for Bafana Bafana.
Why? Because of the familiarity.
We recently played Namibia in South Africa, and we couldn't beat them. We couldn't score against them. And if you look at Namibia
I
team,
don't count friendly games, my friend.
well, there's no friendly game in international football.
I don't believe in friendly
Well,
games.
Chris,
I learned nothing from friendly games.
Well, okay, you learned nothing, but me, I'm telling you, this is a derby, the southern derby. So
It is.
there's nothing that Namibian team don't know about Bafana Bafana. The players that we're talking about the top goal scorer in the PSL,
Yeah.
Shalulile. You're talking about the player from Orlando Pirates, what you call the guy that plays on the left side. You've got a left back from Amazulu
Listen,
as well.
3 days later,
Yeah.
we're facing Tunisia.
Yes. That's where we're going to get our 3 points again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, based on you, we are qualifying in this group
100%. We're
with
going through.
no major issue.
Well, we can get 6 points that I'm giving you. I'm not sure about the Namibia 3 points.
Okay. What will be your excuse if we don't get out of this group correctly? Because we can go out.
It's a
as
second bet.
No, third best.
Okay. Third best, yes.
Third best.
Yes.
But what will be your excuse? Give me one excuse. Just one.
There's no excuse. Anything beside us going through is unacceptable. And I'll tell you why. Because the coach left the best players here at home. He picked his team.
I will get there. I will get there.
So he needs to win.
I will get there. But that's you said there is no excuse, but you just gave me an excuse that the coach left the best team behind.
It's not an excuse because we're supporting the team that he has selected.
Let me just give people some point. When you're a national team coach and you're going to a specific tournament, and you have to select your team for that tournament, often it is not to select best players, but it is to select the best persons that will be part of your team. It might be a player that you select that keeps the team together, keeps the spirit of the team together. It might be a player that works harder than the rest. It is a player who lifts everybody's spirit in the game. It might not be the best dribbler, it might not be the best goal scorer, but it might just be when you think your energy is down, his energy is up and it helps you. So I always found it very difficult when we talk about best players, judging them based on the league, whereby a national team coach takes players based on a 2-3 weeks period to keep them together and then to find that synergy, not only to play in the field, but to be able to eat together in a hotel, to work together. So your thing of saying the coach left the best team behind, how do you justify it? Based on performance only?
Well, all those things that you mentioned, Chris, every player can do that.
No.
You can build that.
No.
You can build it in a scene. Unless it's certain players that you want. No, but let's be fair.
You can be the best player in the grass.
Yes.
You are the best dribbler, you are the best passer of the ball, but your attitude in the change room makes your teammate not to fight and work for you. So that does not mean every single player has the same characters.
So literally you want to tell me that best players based on the form were left because of the attitude?
They could be left behind.
Where did the coach see the attitude? Because he has never selected them.
Okay. What is your fact of saying best players are left behind? Because he scored less goals or he played more games? What is your statistic? Where your statistic is coming from?
Well, Chris, it's clear. We've got players that were selected that were not been playing at all. They were injured. 2
examples.
Morena was injured. He was not playing at
Mashejo Jerry Maguire went to the Maguire went to the World Cup.
What does he do?
He went to the
what does he do?
He went to the World Cup.
What does he do for England?
He was their best defender.
Come on, Chris. What does he do? And then you want to leave John Stones and play Maguire? You're not serious.
Belgium took Lukaku, who did not play before, but he went to the World Cup. And
well, Chris, you're not being serious.
Okay,
I'm saying to
who
you,
other player?
I'm saying I gave you two players that.
So
are coming
you
from,
are actually.
let me finish.
You
Let me
have an
finish.
excuse already.
No, I'm not giving you an excuse.
You're
I'm
giving me an excuse
analyzing. I'm analyzing the team, and I said to you, I once said, if this team doesn't get to a certain position, the coach must take responsibility and accountability of them.
Which position are you giving us in this tournament?
For me, we need to get to the semi-final. If we don't get there, the coach must bat the dust because he selected the team. South Africa must go to the tournament to compete, not to add numbers, not to just say we have qualified. We must remember we are one of the few nations that have won the African Cup of Nations, so we must go there and compete. That's how it is.
Are you taking us back in 1996?
No, I'm not taking back. I'm just giving you history. I'm just giving you history. History is there. It can't go away. It's history.
It is there, but you remember Ghana last year, they did not even see the second round.
Well,
and they are the former winner as well.
Well, it doesn't matter, but I'm saying to you, look at the strike force. All the players that are scoring in the PSL have been left behind. All of them. We spoke about the young Mayo, has been left behind. The Reina from Stellenbosch has been left behind.
Do we have, Lufun,
yes,
do we have the best South Africa in Cote d'Ivoire at the moment?
No.
Okay.
And that's my view. I think in few positions, Chris, we are going to the Cote d'Ivoire. We don't have a left centre back. I'm saying a natural left centre back. If you look at that defense that is selected, there is no left centre back, natural left centre back.
Maybe does not want to play with left back. Maybe want to play with an inverted player.
He wants to play with who?
The
defender from SuperSport. Did you see what happened when the last game against Rwanda? That defense that he selected. Did you see what happened?
Do you know we are among the few countries that eliminate their team before even kicking the first ball? Because what you're saying,
yeah,
it is very confusing.
Because Lipasa is not a first choice striker at Pirates.
So no, at the moment,
yeah.
So Lipasa started the season.
Yeah, but we can't talk
scoring for fun.
Is Lipasa scoring goals or not? That's what
Lipasa can open the tournament scoring for fun as well.
No, from where?
Where did he get it to score in the beginning of the season?
Chris, it can happen. Look at
exactly.
It can happen. Chris, look at it. No, but let's be frank. Look at the other striker. It's this guy that when he scores and go and sleep there by the corner from Pirates. You left Reina that scores every week. Scoring is a habit, Chris. Scoring is a habit. It's like winning.
I understand
it's a habit.
I understand it's part of a replacement group. It might be called to.
Yeah, but you see, I mean, look at the young Mayo. Scoring is a habit. You need to pick the players at the best form. You need to pick the players that can deliver for you.
If we don't reach semi-final, the coach should say goodbye.
You must say goodbye, Chris. When you fail, you must go.
And if he wins with these players, what would you say with your best players?
Well done to him. Because he selected the players.
How are you just saying well done so quickly?
Well done to him.
When you're crucifying
because
the coach,
we are supporting. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to support Bafana 110%.
I'm not saying you won't support them. I know you.
So I'm going to support you.
You love your football very much for you not to support them.
Yeah.
By the way, Fut-Afrique might just bringing you every single Bafana Bafana game live right here on Fut-Afrique channel. Don't miss it. Lufun will be a guest and we'll sit and analyze the games. I personally believe I'm waiting for one thing. I want Bafana Bafana to surprise me. That's all. You see Gambia?
Yes.
Gambia went to Afcon 2021 as the lowest ranked team ever to participate in Afcon. They qualified in that group with a games to spare. They came second with Mali. They went all the way to the quarterfinal. So please, guys,
Well, Chris, I'm not skeptical. I'm not saying. You look at the game when they play Ivory Coast. I came in here and I gave the coach the flowers.
Give me your top 8 teams, quarterfinalists. Don't worry, I won't keep it for you because we still going to analyze more. This is just for you going. Your top 8. You can go with the usual suspects.
Give me with the groups and then I will tell you who's going to go through.
Cool. No, not go through. After going through, you need teams now to go far. I will give you my top 8. My top 8, the usual suspects. I will put South Africa as one of the top 8. I will give Egypt as top 8. I will give Ghana this time around in the top 8. I will give Senegal to be in the top 8. I am putting Namibia to be in top 8.
It's a surprise package.
No, there's no surprise.
Okay.
I'm putting Namibia to be part of top 8. Another country that I am not sure what could happen with them, it is Morocco. Morocco, they might come in this
You're not
Afcon
sure?
and looking very, no, I'm not sure.
The whole almost semi-finalist in the World Cup.
They always have a problem in Afcon. And you have a Tunisia who have the new coach and the last team. You cannot bet against Nigeria all the time. They will just come one, it goes. So you heard me. I did not say Cote d'Ivoire and I did not say Cameroon.
Phew, Chris. I know. Okay.
Please close the show. Give me your top 8.
Well, Ivory Coast.
The host nation.
Yeah, the host nation. They will be. They will be there.
Their coach is the first time to play in Afcon.
Well, Ivory Coast will be there, Chris.
Okay.
Nigeria will be there.
Nigeria, the coach is the first time in Afcon.
Nigeria will be there,
The
Chris.
first time in Afcon.
Egypt will be there.
Egypt, the coach for the first time in Afcon.
Egypt will be there, Chris.
Yes, no, I'm here. Listen, I'm just giving.
Ghana will be there.
Ghana, the coach for the first time to test Afcon.
The holders will be there.
Okay, Senegal, yes, we know Al-UCC still have a problem in this country for the salaries that we believe he has not get paid.
Cameroon will be there.
Okay, Cameroon. We know that Rigobert Song is there. He knows Afcon very well.
Morocco will be there.
Morocco, because of what we have seen them during the World Cup and the qualifiers, yes.
And the proud Bafana Bafana will be there.
Okay, so from Brian, we did not see Tunisia being part of it. He did not believe in Namibia. He does not believe even in Angola. It's going to be a tough one, but...
No Algeria from your side?
No, Algeria, I did put Algeria.
You did put them.
I put
Okay.
Algeria.
Okay.
So this will be one of the best Afcon. Don't miss it. Fut-Afrique channel will bring you the game live. We'll do pre-match analysis. We'll do watch along, and we'll do a post-match analysis. We'll have a great guys coming in the studio. Lufuno is one of them. We have guys coming from Nigeria, from Cameroon, Senegal, even some DRC guys, but not me though. You don't go anywhere because this is Fut-Afrique. Don't forget to subscribe and to check with us. Until next time, I'll say au revoir.